So I'm going to talk about the fact that in 2012 and 2019, years before April 2019, and I'll look now for 2012, I sent to the agent of James Cameron an Avatar 2, and then I came up with Avatar 3. So I think I had them both at the same time, but I'm looking here. And basically, here's my story. Here's the stories that could possibly be being looked at, because basically there's a news story saying that only two movies are completed in the entire Avatar, where I thought there was four of them already going. There's only two of them, and that's what I sent, Avatar 2 and 3, and they say they're doing Avatar 2 and 3. So here you go. I said in the email here, you can see it. Now I'm going to read this. I'm going to read this. So sorry for all that. I know I don't have the editing software. I just got DaVinci Resolve. I'm going to hopefully get a faster computer and these videos will be better. But you saw, I'm going to read what I just had. Hold on. Sorry for wasting so much time. It says, I'm Renato Martinez, and here are some stories for Avatar 2 and 3. This was sent to Beth, the agent of James Cameron, and it was Avatar 2 will be the people who act like Mayans with their, oh, I sent this bad, their of temples and cities are the next new Na'vi. The new Na'vi have captured Marines, and the beautiful Queen Jake gets pregnant since Neytiri can't have kids with an Avatar. Avatar 3 would be a Jake seeing a comet hit Earth in the future, so he goes to Earth as an Avatar to save it, but is locked up in a circus and called crazy. So this was my Avatar 2. Jake Sully finds a new Jake Sully finds new Na'vi on Pandora. This time they live in temples and have a queen. The queen has captured other Marines who ventured there after the battle against Home Tree. Now Jake must rescue these Marines when they are captured and sentenced to death. Jake ends up falling for the queen and getting her pregnant since Neytiri cannot have children herself. All right, so that was Avatar 2. I'll get into Avatar 2 and 3. This is part 3. This is Avatar 3. Jake Sully has a vision of Earth burning. He took a Pandora element that helped him see way into the future. Jake sees a comet going to destroy the Earth. Jake decides to return to Earth with the remaining humans and help the planet from its impending doom. After finally returning to Earth, Jake is captured and put in a circus to show off as a freak. No one believes him, and the comet is on its way. So those are and then this was, April 9th, 2019. April 9th, 2019. And this was, I also sent it in 2012, if I can see. And it said, my name is Martinez. I was 26 when I sent it. I'm 34 now. So 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. I sent this stuff when I was 26. So Avatar 2 and 3 to Beth, an agent. And I got, yes, I have, look, here's a CAA query. It said Chris Salvador, which is the name that I used. Uh, Avatar 2, Avatar 3, and Amazing Spider-Man says, we received your email dated October 14th, 2012, inquiring about having Creative Arts Agency represent you for the above entitled projects. Although we appreciate your interest, we have a firm policy of returning all unsolicited material. So the point is, that's the standard shit they send. The thing is, in 2012 and 2019, I sent the Avatar 2 and 3, and those are possible stories. Basically, Avatar 2, we're going to get into that one. In this one, Avatar 2 basically would be that the Jake would fight a temple like the Mayans, like Apocalypto, the Mayans. There'd be a Mayan kind of, and this, I know that there was uh, an element that helps her see the future, and that was underwater. That's why Jake had to go underwater to save the Marines. He had to go underwater and attack another a Na'vi people and these underwater creatures, and to get an element that she needed. And he also needed it so that she could get, so that Neytiri could get pregnant. And it was that she wanted to see visions, and it helped Neytiri get pregnant. And it was underwater, so there was an underwater element. But it was that the Marines were already there. Then there were no new Marines like years later, which we can do now, which probably James Cameron's doing now, where more Marines took the trip to Pandora with space travel, and they came even worse. With this one, it was that the Marines were already there for years, and a couple of them were hidden away by these temple people being used as slaves, like Return of the Jedi, Jabba and Carrie Fisher, and she was going to kill them and execute them eventually, one by one. And Jake, since he used to be a Marine, he wants to save them and get them to run away and go back home to Earth, in a ship, which is what we're going to use for Avatar 3. So basically, it would be, I called her Joyali, Janali or Joyali, and it was like a Kim Kardashian. She was kind of like the Kim Kardashian, beautiful, the most beautiful Navi ever seen. Which, you can say that about Kim, which is a really beautiful woman. But like basically, it was like a Kim Kardashian. Everybody was wanting her, and she was single, and she was a queen, and she wants Jake, and then she sleeps with Jake, and they have a baby, and then he has kids, and then Neytiri knows that he cheated because she can't have children, so she knows that it's Jake's baby. She gets a big announcement, and there's these cool kind of new fun characters that are like a not like Jar Jar Binks, but like kind of like a fun kind of Lucy kind of fun guy that was supposed to be based on me, which is not me at all, but it was a fun kind of Zach Galifianakis fun guy. Hangover kind of fun at the time came out. So it was a fun guy, and he was the fun, mummy brother, the mummy and the mummy, the brother, the mummy kind of brother. And I would think I was watching too if I get back into my mind of where my ideas came from. And he was a fun guy, and he's like, "Oh, look, she's having a baby. I wonder who the father is." And then it's Jake, and it was like in Neytiri's hurt and a lot of emotion. Zoe Saldana, a lot of crying. You're not going to see any of this because there's no way James Cameron could have had any of these ideas, but I sent them over years in text. I also have other emails. I just don't want to. I got to type in Avatar 2 and 3. So I sent this, and basically, yeah, I mean, these were stories of the Marines were there. They were locked up the same way that like Lost, when Sawyer is locked up in the little huts in the ground with spikes, and the Na'vi are watching them, and they're a different tribe. The same way there's Mayans and there's Vietnamese, there was different. It was a different world, so it was a different part of the section on the humongous world. And like I said, Kim Kardashian kind of type. She sleeps with Jake. Jake can't stop himself from sleeping with her because he sees she's so beautiful and he's ensnared. And then she sends him on a mission that he wants to save them. So he says, if you want to save them, go underwater, get this element. And then she sees the future, and then that's it. And they so Avatar 2, it's a battle between them. Jake saves them. Then Avatar 3, they're returning. The Marines are returning. So I'll get into that in another video. So I'm going to stop now, and so we can stop Avatar 3 in the next video.